IVM.
Hello and welcome to the Habit Coach podcast, the bite-sized podcast filled with quick and easy actionable habits. Remember, great habits create that awesome life. I am Ashdin Doctor, your habit coach. And today's fun fact of the day has to do with movie award nights. Did you know that there's an award called the Golden Raspberry? This is a parody award show with awards given to the worst actors and movies of the year. So basically the exact opposite of the Oscars. To date, Sylvester Stallone is the most awarded male actor and Madonna is the most awarded female actor for the Golden Raspberries. In 2005, this award was given to Halle Berry for her role in Catwoman as the worst female lead of the year. What Berry did next was brilliant. She actually went to receive the award. Instead of feeling insulted and hurt and humiliated, she went to the show to accept the award. Now, keep in mind that 3 years earlier, Halle Berry had won the real Oscar for her role in Monsters Ball. So she obviously knew that she is a fantastic actor. At the Raspberry Awards, she stood up, accepted the Razzie, and gave a speech. She said, "When I was a kid, my mother told me that if you can't be a good loser, you can't be a good winner. And if you can't take the criticism, then you don't deserve the praise." Wasn't that beautiful? There's so much to learn from this one event. In losing, Halle Berry taught us so much about what it means to be a winner. And by any standards of comparison, Halle Berry is a winner. There's a very big mindset difference between winners and losers. There are people who chronically win at things that they do. You look at them and wonder how they manage to be so good at everything that they do. Yes, they lose sometimes as well. When you look at people who chronically lose, there's always that feeling of failing at whatever they do. It appears that they are trying, yet nothing seems to happen. Then there are those who lost at everything. Chronic losers all their life till something suddenly changed and they start winning. From the outside, it looks like a sudden change of fortune, sudden change of luck. But the truth is that there was a mental shift that took place. Something clicked. Some part of them changed. I know this third kind very well because that third kind was me. I failed at every single exam in school. I even failed at English. Can you imagine that? I've never received an award of any kind in school. Not a single trophy lined my room. Then somewhere something happened. I learned a truth that I want to share with you. It is the fine line that makes you a winner or a loser. It is so sharp that it is often referred to as the razor's edge. I noticed one trait amongst winners. They were doing things that I was not. They were doing things that I was not willing to do. Things that I thought were too hard to do or impossible to do. They were doing things that I was shying away from. This is the key. The willingness to do things that are not easy, that are hard, and that feel uncomfortable. The trick is that they did these things routinely, day in and day out. We have heard stories of Michael Jordan starting practice before anyone else, ending practice after everyone else, day in, day out. We also know that Steve Jobs practiced his speeches for hours and hours every day for months leading up to the iconic product launches. They do these things that losers would not do, and they did that consistently. As your habit coach, I want to show you that these are nothing but habits. Habits that these successful people inculcate into their life. If you're feeling like a loser today, you need to realize that you are just one decision away from leaving that loser behavior behind. Take a look at your life. Identify 3 things that you find hard to do, that you find uncomfortable to do. Do you see people who are successful in your field doing them? If yes, then you know that this is probably one of those things that will make a difference. If you want to grow your social media following, say for example, see what others are doing. If posting twice a day is an activity that will bring you the best results, do it. That is that one activity that you need to start. For example, I am shy and I don't enjoy making videos. But as of tomorrow, I have decided to shoot one video every day, talking about something the viewers want. And this is an example of taking the action, doing the uncomfortable. So your super simple habit starts by changing your mindset. Do the things that losers won't do. Do these things consistently. It means you're growing and getting better, while the others are just staying the same. It is genuinely a sudden realization. Look at your life and notice all the things you know you should be doing but are not willing to do. That is where you start. As all habits, start small and grow from there. This is the fine line. This is the razor's edge. So start these habits and share with us your progress using the hashtag #TheHabitCoach. If you like this podcast, don't forget to check out other interesting podcasts on the IVM network. You can listen to us on the IVM Podcast app or ivmpodcast.com. You can also follow us on social media. We are at IVM Podcasts on Twitter and Instagram. If you want to reach out to me, I am Ashdin Doc on Twitter and Instagram. You can find lots more information on my website, awesome180.com, or check out different content on my YouTube channel called AWESOME180. That's Awesome180.
I hope you enjoyed that show. If you aren't following us on social media, please do. We're IVM Podcasts on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. I'd like to thank our sponsors this week, Storytel and TheWholeTruthFoods.com. So, great week on the network. Number of really interesting shows for you guys to check out. Here are a couple of the ones that I would like to highlight for you. Check out This Round Is On Me. Gauri Devi Dayal talks to her husband Jay Yusuf about mixing business and pleasure. They're the husband and wife business partners at Food Matters Company. Give it a shot. Really fun show. On Naan Curry, they speak about chaat, the queen of the street foods. A fun episode. They canvass the beauty and romance of street food, its cultural importance in a city, and they also discuss the unfortunate harassment that street vendors sometimes go through. On Paisa Vaisa, we had Madhuchanda. They joined Anupam talking about the budget and the different aspects of it. Storytellers and Storytellers feature Shreyansh Pandey, creator of Kulak, a great conversation and some interesting insights into facilitating and nurturing writers. Do check that out. On Thale Harate, the Kannada podcast, Mansi Prasad spoke to Pawan Srinath about the history and appreciation of Indian music. It's a really interesting conversation. They discuss classical music and how it evolved in India, what are the various musical instruments and how they developed. Really fun, interesting stuff. And with that, I hope to see you again next week.
From uncensored and unfiltered chats with the who's who of the entertainment industry, I, Siddharth Kannan, bring your very heartcake chat show called Candid Kannan. Tune in every Friday on the IVM Podcast app or wherever you get your podcasts.